Hi, I'm Emily, welcome to my channel. I make home education, vloggy, van, adventure style videos with my 8-year-old daughter Rosie and my friend Craig. I will eventually say that I'm okay, the guy I'm seeing. Yeah, we haven't done an awful lot of home ed. Well, we have actually. No, we have. Just home education, a lot of people think should look like school at home, sit down work, a child poring over a book, writing and things like that for like hours a day or something. That's not how we do it. I'm very child-led, but I'm very aware there are things she has to know how to do, like basic maths, times tables, writing, reading and stuff like that. She can already read. I'm encouraging the writing in various ways because she doesn't enjoy writing unless she's like writing to a Power Ranger or Harry Potter. You could write me your response letter to Hogwarts, actually, Babs, as your English work. That'd be excellent. She has maths books just to encourage her and age-appropriate maths to keep her going through. And she knows a lot of her times tables now. We need to work on the next one up because we've got down 2s, 5s, 10s, 3s, 4s. So we need to do 6s once she's more confident with her 4s. She's doing a lot of it because we play a lot of board games at the moment in the evenings because Craig's down a lot. So we're playing a lot of board games. Like Game of Life, which requires her to work out what money and to add things up and to actually give change and give me the right amount of money from the notes. She also is where we're playing Rummy Cub, which is a runs and a game, a card, like it's not a card game, they've turned it into tiles, but Craig's sure it must have used to have been a card game. We're also playing what's the other one we're playing? Rummy Cup, Game of Life, and Cluedo. So logic skills. She's got to work out how, and she has won once, done really, really well. We are playing another game, but it doesn't actually promote any skills except the fact that we're sitting there being a little unit together and enjoying each other's company.
It brings families together and tears them apart.
So yeah, so it brings families together and tears them apart, the box says. So yeah, great game. So I'm going to get into this video. It's a little bit of circuitry work because I was clearing out my wardrobe and I found some stuff I had for Rosie when she was older on circuits, and Craig did that while I was teaching with her one afternoon. He showed her he showed her how to create a circuit. We had a little prediction about whether something would be faster if we used a stronger battery and things like that. And then the rest of this video is also this weekend just gone, which is the Wirral Viking Festival, which Rosie was at her dad's for, but me and Craig went and enjoyed it. So yeah, it's a very interesting weekend. I'll get into the video now. What are you doing?
So me and Craig made a motorized crocodile. So now I'll explain it to you. The red wire, the black wires are attached to this spring. They're touched, so I don't need to touch them together. The red wire, this red wire is attached to a coil, and the power immediately goes to the metal. So if I touch this red wire to the metal, it works.
So what role does the battery play in that?
The battery gives the power. Okay. And this is a motor, which I'll show you in a second.
So the battery's powering the motor.
The battery's powering the motor.
What's the whole thing called? What's this bit called?
So this is a circuit.
Well done.
And this is the motor, and if you can see that when I touch this, the battery operates power to the motor. Mm. Which then...
Do you reckon if we put an even bigger battery in there, he'd move quicker?
We can't. There's only a tiny battery pack.
No, but if we could, do you reckon he'd move quicker?
Yes.
Or do you think he's limited by his size and mechanics?
Craig, if we put a bigger battery in, do you think he'd go faster?
Possibly. Go and get one of them 9-volt ones. We'll try that. put the minus on the black. Right? No, not that red. This red.
This red. Okay.
Okay, Rosie's theory is he will go faster if we supply him with a bigger power source. Is it on properly?
Go on.
Look at him go. Were you right? Were you right?
Yes.
He is. Wow,
My
look at him go.
theory-
Now we wouldn't catch him. Excellent work. So this is the Wirral Viking Festival. This is the first day. It was on Saturday. I had a couple of outfits to go with it. I went and got henna because the lady was charging £2.50 for that pan bit. There was a djembe there for £18. I was like, this is a travel size drum, so that's my djembe. And then I didn't realise the wolf had a knife, otherwise I wouldn't be smiling, I'd have been more dramatic. So, because she was so cheap, I went back and got more henna. And then, wait for it, more henna, which is now darker. So at the end, I'll show you my hand. It was a great weekend. And there was a tattooist there charging £20 for these small ones. So we got our friendship Celtic bands done. Me climbing onto a boat. The symbol is for friendship and trust. It's the Celtic sign for friendship and trust. These are our friends, Julie and Guy. They won the chieftain and lady competition, but they didn't do a very good ceremony for it. I had a little bowing as well, which I'm not too bad at, actually. I got one bullseye, mostly hit the target otherwise. And then we went down to try and get our feet in the Irish Sea, but the tide was too far out and there was loads of sinking sand. There was this beautiful arch in the garden. Don't do it yet, please. You can see my djembe in a minute. There's me with the feather I bought for my hair, trying to look a bit more like dark. And then I got a second tattoo because they were so cheap. And that's me and Rosie and our little mother-daughter symbol. So, we're having a quiet day today because I was away at the weekend. And Rosie's going to show you my new drum in a minute. So the festival was really interesting because I met a couple more neurodivergent people there and had some good chats. And I also met a grown-up who'd been home educated and had become a circus performer and fire eater fire dancer. And he was really interesting to speak to because all of my like little qualms at the moment, he was just like, you sound just like my mum. When she was struggling with me, he said to just hang in there because it does get better. And look, I turned out fine, even though he's really odd as well. So, but all the best people are because they haven't been conditioned and cloned into what society expects of us. They are unashamedly themselves, which is what I'm trying to raise Rosie to be as well. Is the people who love you for you won't try and put you down and won't try and change you. So just keep hunting for your tribe until you find them. Don't try and don't do what I had to do when I was younger, and that's mask everything that made you odd and to fit in with what society expects of us. So yeah, the Wirral Viking Festival, I can't we just met some really good people there. So I think the festival itself, it was okay. The fact we met some beautiful people there, like I made a new northern friend called Sophie, who was another mad drummer, and she was just really funny, full of energy, absolutely lovely girl. We made new friends and spoke to loads of people. We missed the boat burning because we decided to just drive home and get home so we could sleep in yesterday. There was a Viking funeral on the Sunday night. We just decided Monday trying to drive 5 hours back on bank holiday Monday when everyone else is coming home was not a good idea. So we left in the evening and got back late on the Sunday. I'm trying to think. We've got 2 tattoos. Got loads of henna. Yeah, while I was away, we had a hatch put in my bedroom to get up into the loft space. All this henna. I want this flower one actually tattooed on now. So Rosie will show you my drum in a minute. She's been playing a lot more with that circuit board and she wants to experiment with it. And I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those ones that you can build and add things to, like a switch and another light and maybe something that makes a sound as well as something that moves so that she can expand it. But I'm not sure where you buy those kits from. So
make the big light up.
No, you're not rigging the big light up. That will kill you. Craig taught her to lick a 9-volt battery. So it was like, I'd never done it before either. So that's another thing. I make a list every year now, since I want to like actually record what I'm achieving each year because I felt like I wasted so many years doing nothing. So I make a list, and now on my list is I licked a 9-volt battery. So I've had a robin stand on my hand this year as well, which was like, yay. Hang on a second, baby. Right. So today we don't have much on, but Wednesday we are meeting up with friends. Thursday I'm hoping we might see some more friends. Friday we have a delivery that we might have to wait in for because I'm waiting for it to actually fix my bongo. Because it had a couple of MOT advisories and I'm trying to sell the other one at the moment, and I want to have her with no advisories on her so that people can't go, oh, but, and try and knock me down. She's going to have as little wrong with her as possible, which she doesn't anyway. So yeah, I will wrap the video up there. Let me turn you around a second and let Rosie show you my... It's £18 for this beautiful djembe. More travel size to take with me. Go on and have a little go on it then, baby bear. So there'll be some more music going on and drumming going on.
And there's
We'll probably will do some more. We will do some more traditional schoolwork today because we're actually in. So what we tend to do is, on days like today where it's not overly nice or tired, we'll do more traditional sit-down schoolwork, and then on other days where it's beautifully nice, or we've got plans with friends, we'll learn from life. We'll go out and I'll just ask her thought-provoking questions about different things as we're out and about. So I'll wrap it up there for now because it's getting a bit long. But for now, it's ta-ta for me, ta-ta for the Rosie Bear.